Alright, I'm back, and welcome to the next episode of how to code with HTML. And in this episode, I'm gonna teach you a little bit more about the basics of HTML and some other tags that you can use in your website or web page. So in the last tutorial, I told you about HTML tag, the head tag, and um how does actually how do they work? And today I'm gonna teach you about the text. Um, as you can see, I already have the text inside my body, and this is my text and how it is showing in the website. Okay, so what if I want to change my text color, or what if I want to move my text to right? I cannot because I don't have any tag for this text, and this text is in nowhere. It's in body, but it's in nowhere. So I have to give him an ID. It's like giving it an ID. So that is how you can just add text with some IDs. I mean, with something that you can know what are they. Okay, there is tags for that. And we call it headings. We don't just type headings. We type H and 1, 2, 3, 4 through 6. So H1, and then we type our thing we want to. I mean, the text we want to just write down and print out. So yeah, I can just go ahead and type in like welcome, and then when I save this and I go here and I reload this, as you can see, it gets bigger because it's a heading. Okay, now um what if I put H2 instead of H1? What happens here? Okay, if you're saying that it's gonna get bigger, you're wrong. It's not. Okay, just let's try it. This time I say have a good day, and I save it. So I reload it, and it's kind of smaller. You cannot tell, but it's kind of smaller. Now let me add H3 and say um, have a good welcome, have a good day, and how are you? And I'm gonna add an H4 and where have you been? And then I'm gonna add an H5 and how are you doing? And I'm gonna add the last one, and which is H6, and I'm gonna say bye bye here. Okay, I know that that's not a thing that you want to use in your website, but it's just for example. So yeah, so I have the H1 through H6, and um, every um, every single one of them has text inside them. So let's see the result. Okay, now as you can see, the H6 one is a bye-bye, so it's smaller, and the H5 a little bit bigger but still small. H4 bigger but small. H3 and H2 and H1 are the biggest ones. I mean, we cannot say this is a big text. this one and this one is biggest ones. So this one is H2, this one is H1. So yeah, this is all about how can you just add some text into your page. And there is another thing. So maybe you want to use a paragraph. There's a tag called p makes paragraph. Okay, I'm just going to add some text. Okay, so oh okay, I don't have the word wrap. Okay, okay, this is what paragraph do. I have a lined paragraph, and I save it, and I go here, and as you can see, it has a normal size. It is a paragraph, and it is just a paragraph. You can just type these texts in here, but this has a little bit more um I mean um is a little bit more better for long texts and paragraphs. So yeah, use this one to make paragraphs, and use these for adding your titles maybe, or descriptions, or things that are important. So yeah, and we also have something called, okay, let me just remove some of this. Okay, so we have something called PRE. So what does this PRE do? Okay, if I copy and paste this in here and just go ahead and see it, as you can see, there is no actual difference between them. But let me see. As you can see, when I um uh when I'm scrolling here, you can see the paragraph one is going to the next page, next line, sorry, to the next line when it gets to the edge. But the PRE one is not, and it's continuing till it just ends. And okay, so let's say I want to add a lot of spaces in my P tag, and I save it. Nothing happening. Like lorem, it only has one space, but I have a lot of spaces here. But when I use a lot of spaces here, and I use a couple of inters, and I save it, and I go here, you can see change. This is the PRE tag, and this is the P tag. So this is the change of PRE, the difference between PRE and P. So actually PRE is not a good thing to use, but it has some useful um, things so you can make with PRE, but no, not it's not for us. And yeah, so this was how you can add paragraphs to your web page. How are they, and what are we using to add text in our next tutorials. So I hope you enjoyed, and then make sure to subscribe and like and dislike. No, not the last one. Just like and subscribe. And there is a new fact. If you hit the subscribe button, it turns white. Go ahead and try it. I swear, it turns white. And yep. So that's it. Click on the next video. and I hope you enjoyed. And make sure to ask your questions in comments. It's really good. And yeah, peace out.